He wanted to catch balls with his mouth.
No, hold on.
As the Chicken Nugget Confederation Commission of Sports changed from individual to team sports, you guys were the obvious choice.
Correct.
You were the King Kong and Godzilla of the day, trying to go in and do it together. You were just coming in off the mend and rejoining the sport. Rolly was at the height of everything he was doing. Rolly, a question for you. How did you feel when you were approached with the opportunity to train and maybe even compete with this fallen legend of the sport?
Well, I mean, first off, I felt like I was a clear natural at the sport. Never had to do much training. It was just picked up a nugget, threw it up in the air, and instantly caught it with my mouth. I figured anyone that wasn't be partnered with me they're blessed. As far as a fallen legend goes, I mean, I felt like if I had to carry this has-been, I mean, I would. We still make the dream team. We make it what it is.
Okay.
But, I mean, I didn't hesitate only because I knew me obviously carrying someone who wasn't that great anymore.
That's what I will see.
I would get more
September 23rd.
I would get more glory anyways. So
we're gonna find out, bro. We're gonna find out.
So after so many years competing as a team, borderline undefeated, barring injury or freak accident, act of God, as far as anyone would be concerned. Having come up solo to the pro levels of the sport, the fans are finally getting to know the answer that the analysts and superfans have been pondering for all these days now. In a pitched battle of sheer chicken veracity, who would win, Set or Rolly? And we're gonna have our answer, folks. Like at some point, we're gonna know.
Yes.
These games are designed to test.
We're gonna find out September 23rd. Honestly, be there. You're gonna find out who's the better champion.
It's all on the wrist.
So the games that have been put together for you guys, we have a suite of 4 of the classic, iconic chicken nugget athleticism combines to really measure and test 1-to-1, pound for pound, who is the better nugget handler, nugget catcher, nugget eater, and nugget marksman.
Okay.
How are you guys feeling about the games as the rules have been set up and laid out now that there's this window into the past of the individual chicken nugget competitive sports? How are you guys feeling?
I'm feeling confident. I feel like I basically pioneered Nugget Pong, so that's just my bread and butter. I know I'm going to take that one home. I'm going to get all 3 golds. There's not even going to be a silver or a bronze for this guy. It's just going to be all golds, and he gets the aluminum foil in the kitchen.
Oh, okay. Those are some tough words. It's coming from a teammate, of course, you know, but I'm going to put this guy in the dirt, honestly. This guy's going down. He's not going to see what's going on. He's going to be like, how is this guy so good?
The only thing hitting the dirt is his nuggets as he misses the cups when we play.
No. I'm telling you right now, be there.
So training for these individual games, you guys perhaps don't have the opportunity or the ability to train as a team for these individual sports. Have you worked together in your training, or has this caused a divide in your training schedule as you guys practice without each other?
Oh, not at all.
I mean, he's about as useful as like a soda can, so I just basically throw nuggets at the cans, and it's
like
about
we
the
stated
same.
before. I was the legend before he came onto the scene. I was ruling the scene before he showed up, you know.
That was also when gas was like a nickel per gallon, so it's okay.
All right.
Things change, new generations.
Right, of course. But it doesn't. I don't stray away from my own training regimen. You know, I started this without him, and you know, I will show him that, you know, by the end of September 23rd, I'm the better one.
So it's been really interesting to find out that there is some truth to the really surprisingly aggressive rumors about your strange and I'll be honest, impressive training methods. Said, would you be willing to share this close to the games? I'd hope it couldn't affect anything. What are you doing today to train?
Honestly, I still go to the batting cage about 6 hours every day. I maybe do 2 push-ups, 1 for each arm, and that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm running about, I would say about 6 meters down the street, back and forth, saying hello to my neighbors. You know, gotta get everybody on your good side, but that's what I'm doing for my training right now.
All right. Now, Rolly, how about you? What does your training consist of as you start focusing on these individual events for what's obviously a very important showdown to you guys?
Well, first off, I have to say it's cute that he's doing a push-up per arm, as I'm out here doing push-ups with no arms. I'm just out here doing push-ups. I'm just defying gravity. I don't need any of that. But you know what? Honestly, I've picked up a newspaper route. I'm practicing just flicking all the newspapers as hard as I can, and I'm proud to say I've broken at least 2 windows now.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, talking about sponsorships, you guys obviously have some concessions to be made for the way in which you train and the effort that a Goonlympian and a Nugget athlete has to go through. What are some of the sponsorships that you guys have found in your training as far as being on the Wheaties box would be for an Olympian, for a Goonlympian, or for a chicken nugget athlete? Who do you guys usually affiliate with?
That's a good question.
Right now, I'm actually in talks with Hibisco to work out my own flavor of Oreo chicken nugget. Like, it's going to be an Oreo, and in between the cookies is just going to be the cream that's flavored like a chicken nugget. It's going to be groundbreaking, but so far I'm with them on this one.
Bad, not too bad. I mean, we were
looking live to the Twitter feed right now. Some of the people who are actually watching this live interview with you gentlemen, Viagra has actually chimed in, interested to perhaps sponsor you for some of those hands-free push-ups you do, Rolly.
Yeah, but I think right now they can chime in all they want, but you know, none of their money that they're going to offer me is going to be worth it at this point because of the level of success that I've had in my career and how much of a legend I am. I don't think I could stoop to those levels, but I mean, this guy, he goes out to proms on the weekend, he goes to different Hooters in the area. I think he could be the one to have a greater use for that company.
Hit me up.
All right, so I know I don't want to take too much of your guys' time. I know you have a lot of things to do while you're out here at this event. In preparation, I'm very happy to have you guys in the studio. Just a couple more questions. What would winning the Goonlympics against your longtime teammate and previous rival, what would it mean to you, Rolly? And then what do you next say?
To me, what it would mean, I mean, it was just going to put the stamp on the fact that I'm the greatest, you know, Nugget Olympian to ever have touched the face of this earth. But afterwards, once it's all said and done, we prove who is the better of the dream team. We can just continue on with all of our dubs we normally get as a team. I mean, for right now, I'm going out there for, I'm hungry. Like, I'm starving myself for this event, so I'm hungry. I know I'm going to get out there, I'm going to kill it, and then we can just go back to doing what it is, you know? No hard feelings when it's all said and done. But I'm clearly the best.
All right.
So what would a win for this event mean for you?
It would mean absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing at all.
Just confirmation of everything you've already known.
Correct. Like he can spout off that he's the new legend, but let's be honest. I'm here. I'm gonna win. There's no question about it. That's all I have to say. You're gonna see.
All right. A couple closing notes. There are a tremendous amount of people, young, old, new to chicken nuggets, but also are seasoned veterans, round though they may be. What would your advice be to an up-and-coming Goonlympian prospect, someone who is very interested in getting involved and competitive in nugget athletics?
Another good question. All right, I would have to say
Advice for the newbies, huh?
Your start. You have to know what you want. Honestly, you got to be one with the nugget. Honestly, one of my idols in real life is Bruce Lee, and when he says like move like water, flow like water, same thing but with chicken nugget. That's what you have to be. You have to be the chicken nugget in these events. You have to understand what it means to be a chicken nugget. If you don't, you're not part of the game. You don't understand. And that's what's going to separate you from being a newbie and a legend, in my opinion.
And Rolly, what advice have you given to young folks, or would you give to them? Because obviously this is going to be a worldwide broadcast.
You always ask for more sauce, regardless of the additional cost.
That's a good one.
Always go for more sauce. One sauce for a 20-pack of nuggets is not enough. Get your sauce. Get out there and get your sauce.
Let's talk about sauces. Said, what's your favorite?
Oof. Alright. If we're talking about sauces, I'm down for ranch. I like barbecue. Other than those two, those are the only two that I really pick. Those, I like to keep it relatively simple. Stay close to the roots.
How about you, Rolly?
For myself, I like things a little bit more
spicy,
more spicier, a little tangier. Like some buffalo sauce. I like a good sweet and sour sauce. I'm a big fan of Polynesian sauces. Anything that's got a good sweet flavor and then it kicks you out right at the end. Those are my go-to sauces.
There we go.
Excellent. Now, are there any concerns that you guys have as far as injury that might be sustained during the games, or are you pretty well prepared for these events?
Pretty prepared. You won't catch me making a mistake, like I did before, breaking my arm and, being unable to participate in these events. Nothing like that will go down again. I'll make sure to remain where I am and stay healthy and be able to participate.
I think for myself, what Goon Olympian doesn't have a few broken bones, fractured arms? You every time you wake up, you fall asleep again, right? Sleep paralysis. Who doesn't have weird problems like that? But you know what? I got no excuses when it comes down to compete. All excuses are out the window.
We'll be there. We'll be there.
Excellent,
That's all you'll know.
Gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you giving this interview.
Mm-hmm.
I look forward to seeing you guys at the games.
We do too.
Back to you in the studio, guys.